Welcome
sailors.
to, welcome to another edition of The Breaking Wave. I'm one of your hosts, Roman.
And I'm Marcus Kananaga, filling in for Izzy.
All right, and just a quick reminder for all of the students, because we are in the 1 to 4 classes now, if you are still needing to pick up supplies from the main office is open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Feel free to stop by anytime throughout the school day to pick up supplies you may or may not need.
Seniors, there are many scholarship opportunities coming your way. Checking with Marcia Zender with an email to see what is out there so we can get you connected with your opportunities for scholarships.
All right,
send
and
her an
Marcus,
email at marthazender@bellinghamschools.org.
all right, awesome. And Marcus, are you aware that their school actually has a weekly food pickup? It's usually on Wednesdays, but for the rest of the month, it's going to be on Tuesdays in the bus turnaround. If you need receive one of our district's homemade entrees, and then along with a fresh food item. So check it out on 4 p.m. on Tuesdays every week. You need food pickup.
Alrighty, so this Friday, 11/20, is your last chance to watch our virtual football team. They'll be competing against Welcome High School at 7 p.m. on Facebook.com/history of Whatcom football.
All right, and this finally bleeds into our amazing guest, Miss Kirk. So we've heard about the food drive going on, but before we dive into that, we want to hear everything about it. But before, we want to know how you are doing. Tell us how your life is going in the online teaching world.
Well, thanks for asking. Things are going well. Just ended the last rotation where I had my AP classes. So had a bunch of great juniors taking AP US history. So got to spend my time with them, and that was a ton of fun. Marcus is actually one of those students. So I feel very fortunate, got him in class. And now we're in that 8-day rotation. So I get both of you in leadership. So spending my time doing that. And I think it's like everybody else. You have your good days and you have, the not so great days, but trying to stay focused on the good ones and the ones you can control. So, trying to make the best of it.
Speaking of the classes, do you have any interesting stories you can share?
Oh boy, interesting stories. Well, I did share with my leadership class. I don't know if anybody noticed. My phone blew up a ton the other night because there was a lookalike of my son that it looked as though maybe he was doing some extracurricular activities of robbing cruising coffees because it was this blonde, bleachy hair with a bandana. In actuality, I know it wasn't him because we have a pretty good alibi that we were out of town. But
well, thank God.
So that was pretty funny because we had not seen it, and all of a sudden we were getting all these text messages, both my husband and I. Hey, does this person look familiar? And thankfully, the body, kind of helped that it definitely looked like an adult and not a 10-year-old that was out cruising the town to cruising coffee.
Well, thankfully, there was something obvious that gave it away. It could have been a little bit too more confusing.
Yeah. Next Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I guess, and then for the food drive, tell us everything about that, please. We are very interested. We want to get the word out there, make it well known. What is there to know?
Yeah, so for folks that don't know, at the start of the school year, the ASB executive team from all 3 high schools, from Seaholm, Squalicum, and Bellingham, met several times to come up with different ideas that we could collectively do as kind of that one schoolhouse approach as one high schools. And one of the ideas that came out of that was to do some sort of food drive or some sort of drive to help families that are in need, since all 3 of our high schools do something during this time of year to help different families in our community. And so we came up with this food drive, and we, with the connection of our Family Resource Center through the school district, who helps all of our families throughout the district. So it's not just high schools, elementary, middle, and high. Met with them to find out what were some of the items that were much in need. And what they're needing is certain food items that aren't necessarily found at the food bank. So more culturally diverse foods, as well as some personal care items that aren't found there either. And so they have put a list together for us, and your anchor teachers have that they can share that list with you. But what we're looking to do is next or this coming Wednesday and Thursday, having drop-off times at C Home that you can come and drop off any of those items. And we're also taking $25 gift cards to Walmart and Fred Meyer, as those are also useful to our families. And our goal is to fill all of our district vans that sit on our campus. So that's our realm of competition with the other high schools, is that our goal is that we're going to fill up more district vans than Bellingham and Squalicum. So that's one big goal that we have on top of the goals of filling all the vans. This will take place Wednesday. You can come and drop off food with us from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Wednesday. And you're just going to come through the parent drop-off section, and you will find some leadership students that will be there to take your items. Please wear a mask as you come on campus, and there's no reason that you need to get out of your car. You can just drive through, hand off, and off you go. If Wednesday doesn't work for you, then we'll have another drop-off time on Thursday from 3 to 5, which might coordinate well for many of you that are doing sports and are coming on campus at that time. So yeah, I think it's a great opportunity that we're going to be able to help out our local community, and especially our community within the school district.
So food items like cultural food items and self-care products mainly?
Yeah. So for examples that you could, rice, flour, kidney beans, coconut milk, sugar is another big one. Prego tomato sauce for some ideas for the food items. When it comes to the personal care, laundry soap, dish soap, shampoo and conditioner. And one thing was saying, like with shampoo and conditioner, like the 2-in-1, where the shampoo and conditioner is in one. So those are some of those items. We have a list that not only is with your anchor teachers, but it will be up on our website. Megan's doing a great job of uploading items to our Instagram page. So you can check out all the, not just the items, but again, what times the drop-offs and stuff will be. And if you have any questions, just contact me and I'll get that information to you.
All right, sounds great. Yeah, we got to guys, we have to get out there and show our Sion pride. We can't let Squalicum and Bellingham beat us out. Can't let that happen. I guess, well, regarding also the Wednesday and Thursday, if you can't make either of those days, are there any other options to bring in food?
Yeah, if you can't make those times, we know that the school is open every day from 8 to 4. So by all means, if that time does not work, feel free to come into the school and just let Miss Ladner or Miss Schroyer know that you're there to drop off food for the drive if those times don't work. And you can definitely do that. So we would love all the items to be done by Thursday evening. So if that 10 to noon and 3 to 5 doesn't work, then come by the school and drop that off.
Awesome.
So since we've been talking about food, we've determined your last question to be, what's a food you vow to never eat again and why?
Oh, that I vow to never eat again. Cream corn. So growing up, my dad loves pork chops and cream corn. Cream corn to me is like barf on a plate, if I'm going to be very just open and honest. And so as soon as you throw that on the plate, that to me is the most disgusting. Why do you want to cream your corn? I don't even know why you even want to do that. So I understand, cutting it off of the cob and eating the kernels. I can go with that. But once you cream it, I haven't figured that one out.
And is that in every situation? Say, grandparents are over, grandma made it. It's super disrespectful if you don't. Are you going to take that? Or are you going to man up and or not man up, sorry, but are you going to eat it?
Heavens no.
No.
Grandma, love you, but we could find different ways of things to put on the plate. So yeah, no. Cream corn. And really, if I'm going to add to that, I know this is, meatloaf. I do not like meatloaf either. I love a hamburger. Put it in a loaf. To me, that's a problem.
All right. I respect that. I respect very determined. All right. Well, Ms. Kirk, I guess that's all we have for you today. Before we sign off, is there anything else you would like to say, put out there?
No, just, hey, we would love all the support for our families. So if you can give we'd love to see your faces and help us out. And we'll see you Wednesday or Thursday.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks, you guys.